Hello yogis, welcome to day 8 of your practice. Congratulations on finishing 7 days so far. So this week's theme is going to be braving imbalance. So finding opportunities of growth within fluctuations of our life and of our body and maybe our breath. So today we're going to continue on to the practice and add on to what we've kind of been learning, and we'll surprise you with a few new things. So Megan's going to get us started when you're ready. All we'll need is a block or two today or some books. And if you'd like to prop your hips up, you can go ahead and do that now.
So to start, we're going to get nice and comfy. Maybe soften and close those eyes. Start to notice the breath going in and out of the body. Checking in to see if there are any tense spots within the body. And then we're going to tie in that 3-part breath we've worked on. Starting with the inhale, sending the breath all the way into the belly, filling up the lungs, opening up through the chest, filling it up through the collarbones. And as you exhale, starting with the upper chest, exhaling through the middle chest, and slightly constricting that belly in, releasing all the air. Finding that inhale into the lowest parts, to the middle, the upper chest, exhaling out of the upper chest, middle, belly. Last one like this. Inhale, fill the body, middle and upper, and exhale, upper, middle, lower. Then come back to a neutral breath. Notice how the body's feeling now. And then maybe bringing that Ujjayi breath in for the rest of the practice. Just that slight constriction, the Darth Vader noises on those exhales. And when you're ready, opening those eyes, shaking the shoulders, and getting ready for this lovely practice we're about to do. So while we're seated still, you can stay on a block or on the ground, whichever one's comfortable, but on an inhale, sweeping those arms up overhead. Exhale, right hand, left knee. Left hand goes slightly behind the back. Inhale, tall, and as you exhale, turning, if you're healthy, through the cervical spine, maybe gazing over that left shoulder. Inhaling to center, sweeping those arms up. Exhaling, left hand to right knee, gazing over that right shoulder if it's comfortable. And inhaling to center, finding this twist on each side just a few more times at your own pace. Noticing the length of the spine, maybe seeing if you can sit a little bit taller, pulling through the crown of the head. Last one each side. And then coming back to neutral. You can place your hands on your knees, on your thighs. And as you inhale, we're going to draw the chest up towards the sky. You don't have to go into an extreme back bend, just lifting, opening that heart, gazing slightly upward. And as you exhale, rounding from the hips, pressing through those hands, creating a nice round back into this cat pose. Inhale, opening up to cow. And as you exhale, pressing through, maybe you can start from the hips and have your head be the last thing that moves. Maybe you have to use the core as the first part of the movement. Just one more time. As you inhale, drawing forward, lifting the heart. Exhale, rounding through. Maybe taking some shoulder turns and some circles if you need some movement. as we find our way into tabletop. In tabletop, we're bringing a nice comfortable distance about hip width between the knees and shoulder width between the hands. If your hands need to go slightly in front of your shoulders, go there. But as you inhale, bringing the belly down but engaging. We're not dumping into that low back. Gazing forward or slightly up. As you exhale, starting with the hips, pressing through the whole hand. Head is the last thing to tuck, drawing that navel to the spine. Inhale forward, opening the chest, keeping that core engaged. And exhale. Last one, inhale forward. Exhale round. And then a nice long spine is where we'll meet at. Taking the left hand slightly under your nose so that you have some balance. You can take a block under that hand, but we're going to go into thread the needle crunches. So knees are going to be hip width still. Press firmly through the tops of the feet and through your left palm. On an inhale, we're opening the right arm towards the ceiling. If you make it to parallel to the ground, that's perfect. That's fine. As you exhale, we're bringing the arm all the way through, kind of giving yourself a little bit of a hug. Inhale, opening up towards the sky. As you exhale, keeping the core engaged, turning those shoulders slightly under. Last one, inhale. And this time as you exhale, bringing that right shoulder to the mat, or you can take it to a block. Extending the right arm out so the tops of your hand reaches the mat. You can keep your left hand here on the mat, or you can stretch it forward. Just trying to draw that right shoulder in and your left shoulder open. One more breath and walk the left hand back in under the shoulder, pressing up, opening up to the sky, and exhale to tabletop. Nice work. On to the other side. Press firmly through the right hand, which is slightly under your nose. Inhale, opening left arm towards the sky. Exhale, crunching down, giving yourself slightly a little hug. Inhale, open. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, open. Last one, exhale, bringing the left shoulder to the ground or to a block. Your left ear can rest on the mat. And then play with the position of that right hand, bringing it forward or keeping it under the shoulder for support. Checking in with the breath. As you inhale, drawing that right hand under the shoulder back to tabletop. It's trash day, guys. And then we're going to press up into downward dog. Now we're going to start finding more our review from last week. So we're going to go through a few sun salutation A's, a few B's, and then get into some new work. Taking a big, generous bend in the knees for the first downward dog of the day. Maybe pedaling the feet. On an inhale, lifting up on your toes and bringing both heels over to the right side for a little bit of a side body stretch. Inhaling to center, exhaling over to the left side. Keeping both hands firmly pressed onto the ground. Inhale, center, and slowly walk yourself forward into a rag doll. Taking a hold of opposite elbows, gently nodding the head yes, maybe giving yourself a little shake of no. Finding a nice comfortable stretch If you need a big bend in those knees, take it. On your next inhale, sweeping those arms up overhead. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Finding a firm foundation here. If your feet are in a little bit wonky spot from getting up, find a nice firm place to be where you're feeling strong, engaging through the quads. On your next inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold into your forward fold. Big bend if you need it. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs. Exhale, plant those hands, step back, high plank. Stay here if you need to. If not, modify or exhale, low plank. Inhale to cobra or upward dog. Drawing those shoulder blades together. Tuck the toes, downward dog on an exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walking forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Biggest inhale today. Sweep those arms up. Exhale to heart center. One more sunny. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive into that forward fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Nice long spine. Exhale, plant the hands, high plank. Stay here or chaturanga down. Upward dog. On the exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walking forward to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Big inhale up. Hands to heart center and then exhale. Sun salutation B. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, chair pose. Just nice and gentle today to start. Building some fire, some heat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, high plank. Shift forward, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. As you exhale, downward dog. Lifting the right foot to the back of the room. Exhale, step forward for warrior one. Back foot is out on a slight 45-degree angle. Hip bones face the front of the room. Engage those pinky side edges of your hands by turning the arms inward. Nice and strong. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale, left leg to the back of the room. As you exhale, stepping it forward, you can help your leg forward with your hand as well. Inhale to upward dog. Warrior one. Checking in that you're nice and stable. You don't have to keep your feet where they landed. You can shift and find a stance that feels comfortable for you. Inhale, turn those pinkies in. Exhale, going through our chaturanga, high plank to low plank. Upward dog, downward dog. Tiptoe forward for a halfway lift, long through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, chair pose. And then come to standing. Next, we're going to take the feet just slightly wider than hip width and find a forward fold. You can take your hand down to a block, but then we're going to take right hand down to that block or to the ground and bend in the right leg. So now we're kind of a little cockeyed, but that's okay. As you inhale, long through the spine, exhale, lifting the left hand towards the sky. If your cervical spine is healthy, gazing up. Exhale, back to the ground, straightening both legs, shake the hips, shake it out. And then finding a bend in the left knee. Left hand goes down, inhale, exhale, right hand towards the sky. Another inhale, and as you exhale, going down. Inhale, lifting up back to standing. Bringing your block with you. We're going to take the feet closer together. Block's going to go between the legs to really activate your inner thighs to hold it. And Kate is going to go through chair and crescent twists.
Yes. Awesome. So from here, we're just going to find a little bit deeper of a chair, but we're using the block to engage our muscles in order to hold us a little deeper in this posture. So inhale, lift your arms up over your head. And exhale, sink the hips back as you start to bend the knees and squeeze your block. Now from here, think about the outer glutes and hips wrapping back to assist in squeezing your glutes. Lift your chest up nice and high and bring your hands to heart center. So keep squeezing the block. We're gonna stay here for 10, 9, 8. See if you can pick up your toes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, maybe sink a little deeper, squeeze a little harder, 1, and just fold. You can keep the block right where you are. Inhale to a halfway lift, nice and long through the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Now we're gonna come right back into that chair. So rise up, sink the hips. Take a big breath in. Exhale a little bit deeper as you bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, we're gonna stay right here. One more breath in. Press through the feet, stand up. All right, take your block out. So now we've got those muscles starting to work here. I would say have a block on the highest or medium setting, or your book or 2 stacked up just nearby, because we're gonna play with some imbalance. All right, so from here, inhale to lift the arms up over your head. We're gonna sink back into that chair and bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the chest and think about getting long through the back of your spine all the way through the crown of your head. And on your exhale, you're gonna twist from the core and bring your left elbow maybe to the outside of your right knee. Beautiful. So I'm gonna turn this way so you can see what I look like from the right side. So if you can't get there, you can just simply press your palms together and turn to the side. If you can, sink your hips down and back and bring the left elbow to latch onto the outside of your right knee. So this is called chair twist. So press your palms together as hard as you can and think about getting long from the tailbone all the way up through the crown of your head to twist your sternum maybe towards your thumbs. Now one more thing, if you feel balanced or want to test your balance, take a peek up at the ceiling. Take one breath here and exhale, release gently, fold forward, heel toe your feet out. And then just bend your right knee and then the other. Let the head and the torso hang. Heel toe your feet back together. And we will switch sides. So, working into those glutes and thighs today, guys. Give your body rest if you need to and come right back into it when you're ready. Inhale, lift the arms up over your head. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center as you find chair pose. One breath in lifts the heart. And exhale, bring the right elbow over towards the left side of your body. So we're trying to stack our shoulders on top of one another here. If you can't make it all the way down, that's fine. Just find that twist in the core. If you can, bring the hips down, twist, and find that hook of the elbow on the outer left knee or thigh. So inhale, get long through the spine. And then exhale, press your hands together to twist a little deeper, maybe taking your gaze up towards the ceiling. One more breath here. And exhale, release and fold. From here, we're gonna just take a bind. So heel toe your feet out as wide as you'd like. I like to take mine towards the edges of my mat. You can either take your peace fingers around your big toes and let your elbows go out long towards the side as you drop your head. If you're a little bit more flexible, You can bring your palms right underneath your feet and step on your feet and give your wrists, step on your hands and give your wrists a little massage with your toes. Or if none of those work, bring your blocks to the ground or your books. And maybe just let your head hang heavy here. Grab for opposite elbows. Whatever feels best for you today. Take a few rounds of breath. And again, with this newness, this imbalance that we're creating and striving to find some balance, let's try to find that balance within our breath. So finding equal inhale and exhale lengths. Take a deep breath in and exhale. One more just like that. Inhale. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Release your bind. Heel toe your feet back together. Halfway lift. Fresh new breath in here. Bow forward, exhale. Sink the butt. Rise up tall, press through the feet. Inhale. And bring your hands through heart center. Okay, so we did a chair twist. Feel free to pause the video and practice that again. We will go into it again after this, but now we're gonna find a crescent twist. So just like we practiced a few days ago, we're gonna step the right foot forward slightly and then come onto the ball of the left foot. So find what feels good in your body. If you'd like to modify this, you can take a little bit bigger of a step back and come down to your knee. So I will do the modified version. All right, from here, squeeze the thighs in towards one another. Inhale to lift your chest up and your arms. And then exhale, bring your hands through heart center. One more breath to lengthen through the spine. And on your exhale, we're gonna do the same thing we did in that first chair twist and bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Find that latch if you can. Otherwise, take your hand to the outside or your wrist and open your right arm up towards the sky. Whatever feels better for you here. Inhale, pull the shoulders down away from your ears. Exhale, stay right here. One more breath in. Slowly release, plant your hands and step back to high plank. Inhale here. Exhale. One more breath in. Downward facing dog. Now this time we're just gonna lift the left leg up. Step it in between our hands, finding a crescent lunge on the left. So again, either come up tall like Megan or drop that back knee down, untuck your toes, and use your hands to guide you up. From here, take that left hip and start twisting it back towards the back of your mat, just a little bit to square off the hips. Inhale the arms up high. Exhale through heart center. One breath in to lengthen. And exhale, twist to the left. So maybe bringing that right arm to hook on the outside of the left thigh, or taking the right forearm and hooking it here and opening up your arms. Again, finding balance, using your core, squeezing everything towards the center, the midline of your body will help you find your balance here. Take one more breath in. And exhale, plant the hands as you gently release. Step back to high plank. This time, inhale to shift forward. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, big breath in. Downward facing dog, open your mouth, exhale. Inhale, look forward, come up high onto the toes. Bend your knees, exhale, and walk to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, pull the shoulder blades together. Bow forward, exhale. Rise up tall, big breath in, reach up. And bring your hands through heart center. All right, nice job. Now we're gonna bring those two together and possibly fall out of it, but that's okay. That's where growth happens. Growth happens in imbalance. All right, so if you've got your blocks nearby, that's perfect. If not, just take care of your body. From here, we're gonna move from a chair twist into a crescent twist. It's gonna be fun. I love it. All right. Inhale the arms up over your head. Big breath. Exhale to chair, bringing the hands to heart center. Inhale, chest rises, and exhale, find a chair twist to the right. So latch the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Inhale to get long, pulling the shoulder blades back. Exhale, see if you can pick up your left heel off the mat. One breath in here. Now press into your right foot. Bring it to a hover and step back into crescent lunge. Nice job. Inhale here. Exhale, press the palms together. See if you can get a little bit deeper in your twist. One more breath in. Listen, we're gonna come out of it the way we came in. Press into your right foot. Start to bend the left knee. Slowly as possible, come back to chair twist. Nice job. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. One more time, sweep the arms up over your head. Big breath in. Exhale to chair, prayer hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist to the left. Take a big breath in here, lengthen the spine. Exhale, get really light in your right heel. I lied, your left heel. Take a big breath in. No, I lied. Again, your right heel. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. One more breath here. And then exhale, slowly take that right foot back to crescent lunge. There we go, that feels right. Inhale, pull the shoulders back. Exhale right here. One more breath in. Start to bend that right knee as slowly as possible. Come back to chair twist. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward as you unwind. Spread the feet apart. And just rock your hips side to side. Shoulders can go the opposite way. Let the head hang heavy. Allowing yourself some grace and kindness if you fell or if you struggled at all. Just knowing that that's where all of the growth happens. That's how we get better, is by failing to succeed. Heel to the feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Bow forward, exhale. Rise up tall, biggest breath in. And bring your hands to heart center. We'll just take 3 cleansing rounds of breath together. Inhale deep. Exhale, let it go. Another breath in. Exhale it out. This time, slow your breath as much as you can. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your hands down by your side, palms facing forward. Take a moment here to have gratitude for the newness of your practice, for having a little bit of fun, maybe falling or shaking, or tripping over what side you were supposed to be doing like I was. Take one last breath in here. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Bringing the palms back to touch. Acknowledging the light inside of you, the light inside of each other. Honoring yourself and those around you. Thank you for practicing with us today. Namaste.
Namaste.